Okay, the way they attack is like a flurry. If you look at it, the video, the mother, how quickly she rattled off those three words. What if those three catchy words become is gonna be exactly what like the Jennies are gonna flex on everybody like we need to stress acceptance, awareness, and education. Acceptance, awareness, and education. It's really a kind of a bot, like a drone. Like it's drone-ish. So like I wouldn't be surprised. Like I think if Tom Steyer was running for president, he was gonna say restore democracy now. Like he's gonna say we need to restore our democracy now. A free, he said something like a fair wage for every living man or something like. He says like some stuff like that. It's like okay, it sounds great and everything. But, like you're still gonna have that. You're still gonna have to be on your hustle. Stay on your hustle. Don't expect Tom Steyer to give everybody fair wages. Like, are you gonna work out what it is I do right now? Like, I mean, I don't have endless supply of backup or whatever, but sometimes I'm just like I just eat seeds. I'll just eat bird seeds. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of like I'm not weak or anything, but I feel kind of like almost psychedelic because I just water and coffee and just today I'm not getting no groceries today. That's like 35 dollars or some shit. Anyways, I always skip this. I always change the subject. Um, you can't stress education. Like, you can encourage someone to study, but as far as like just stress education, that makes people want to break down words. Like, you know what you're talking about, kids. Like, it comes from edukare. So it comes at the edge of a spade. Like, education. It's to draw out, and it's just a hygienic practice. But people think that it's a fax. They think it's a fax, and like, did you get the fax? Like, do you know memo? Like, you know, and what's it called? They gotta get you with an education or something. Like, you're not harming anybody with an education. Like, that doesn't, like, you're not like fucking me up with an education or anything like that. Like, most of like all these videos and everything. All they gotta do is be like, we need to stress awareness, acceptance, and education, and be done with it. That's it. That's all they gotta do. They don't have to be like. I wonder if I should make a video about this, or if this, because maybe it's really not for anybody else concerned. Like, it's not probably like the best chance thing is that this goes away and like people are like, what the fuck is? I don't even know what bro is talking about. I don't even know what guy's talking about yet. But because it's like whatever it is, like I hope it's not true. But it's like if it is an adult, then it's funny. You know what I mean? But like that's where they trick you up. Like, cause like you're talking to somebody like he's not exist or something like that. It's like, so is the adult in proximation? Did he find the dude and say he looked enough to do the scam? Like, that's all crazy. Um, Plus, he really had to go into the zone to be a child. At sometimes he would have had to be like Hannibal Lecter in a sense. So, but they could have been grooming. Like, it could be grooming. It could be like, we're gonna run this scam. You can cry, you train you, and everything. Go, no, this way. That, like the whatever. Yeah. Or maybe the carrot and the stick, or they said you're being good, so we're gonna let you play video games or something. It's like something is up with the meow mix. Something ain't right in the meow mix. Even if you give it all the normal, if you lend all the credulity to this is a situation that is like is because of just bullying. Like this, it was just bullying. like your mom's acting very strange and consumeristically like packaging your ordeal, and she just wrapped you up in a box like with a bow, like with the cell phone, in a way that's kind of like snitching, you know. Like even though it's like you're reporting that he's upset and everything, is like he might be mad because you're snitching because he was like, vulnerable, like balling out. Did he agree? Did he agree to that? No. See, he stepped on it. No, he didn't. Like you can't agree. You can't. But it's not like It's like it's like a little bit like giving you like elements and little bits of like this vibe. It's like the Kevin Spacey vibe. It is trying to give you like, will you accept this? Like, how about this? This is like, is it Meow Mix now? Is this the Meow Mix? Is this the Meow Mix? What are we looking at? Like, it's like I don't know if anybody need to see that. If anyone would want to see that.